This is a guide on replacing a glass touch screen and an LCD on the Apple iPhone 6s Plus. The following tools will be required for the installation: a suction cup, a plastic pick, pair of tweezers, a pentalobe screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, and a flat screwdriver. To begin, shut down the phone by holding the power button on the side and confirm the power off on screen. Remove two pentalobe screws at the bottom edge, one on each side of the lightning connector. Place a suction cup as close to the home button as possible without overlapping it. Pull on the suction cup and insert a plastic pick at the bottom edge between the glass touchscreen and the main body. Guide the plastic pick around the perimeter of the phone, separating the display assembly as you go. Skip the top edge. Open the display assembly to a 90-degree angle like a book. To make the reinstallation process easier, place all the removed parts and screws on the desk in the same pattern as they were installed on the device. And for a safer reinstallation process, the battery should be disconnected first. Remove two Phillips screws, securing the battery connector metal shield. Remove the metal shield, and using a flat screwdriver, carefully pick open the battery connector. Using a Phillips screwdriver, remove 5 tiny screws from a metal shield that is securing the display assembly connectors underneath it. Remove the metal shield, and using a plastic pick, carefully open the 3 display assembly connectors. Set the main body aside. Place the old display assembly on the desk, as some parts still need to be salvaged, and transfer it onto the new assembly. Remove 2 Phillips screws securing the home button bracket. Remove the metal bracket. Using a flat screwdriver, pick open the home button connector. Using a plastic pick, carefully push out the home button from the front of the assembly, making sure that the rubber membrane around the button separates evenly and remains with the button. Take extra care when separating the glued home button cable from the original display assembly. Proceed on removing tiny Phillips screws securing the main EM shield, 4 screws on the right side, and 3 more screws on the left side. Carefully remove the large metal shield and set it aside. Remove 3 Phillips screws, securing camera bracket at the top of the assembly. And remove the metal bracket. Lift the front camera on its flex cable and remove the speaker box underneath. Using tweezers, carefully unglue the entire camera and sensor garland from the display assembly in one piece. Set it aside. Place the new display assembly on the desk and remove all the protective film pieces from the back side. Using tweezers, reposition the camera and sensor's garland onto the new assembly, making sure that each sensor is set into its specific placement. Replace the speaker box and set the front camera back into its placement. Replace the metal bracket over it all and affix it with 3 Phillips screws. Replace the main EM shield and secure it with 3 Phillips screws on the left side, 4 more on the right. Replace the home button, making sure that its flex cable is aligned with the 2 guiding pins on the new display assembly. Reconnect the home button connector. Replace the metal bracket over the button and secure it with 2 Phillips screws. At this point, the new display assembly can be reattached to the main body. Align the display assembly with the top edge of the phone and carefully reconnect the 3 connectors. All connectors are very fragile. Make sure to align each one properly and do not apply too much force. A properly aligned connector will make a distinct click once it is successfully closed. Reconnect the battery connector. At this point, the new display can be tested. Gently put it down onto the main body and turn the phone on. If the Apple logo appears, the display is working properly. Hold the power button on the side and confirm the shutdown on screen. Replace the metal shield over the display assembly connectors. Replace the Phillips screw securing the shield. Replace the metal shield over the battery connector and secure it with 2 Phillips screws. Close the display assembly and proceed on snapping it into the main body by squeezing the device around the perimeter with your fingers. Replace the 2 bottom pentalobe screws, one on each side of the lightning connector. Turn the phone on, remove the front protective film, and we're done.